fetchLater. Okay. And this was a new function that got added to Chrome, I believe, very recently. And essentially what this allows it to do is issue a fetch request with a certain timeout on it. And that will, what Slonzer was saying in this write-up, and there was a little bit of controversy about this on the CTVB Discord of like, does this work? Does this not work? But what it does is later, after that timeout, it will send the request with your current authenticated session. And so Slonzer was like, okay, well, after we leave the page, you can still do this. It's not exactly that simple, unfortunately, because when you leave the page, according to the MDN docs, it actually sends all of your fetchLaters at the same time, which is kind of a pain in the butt. But this
does that include even if you like kill the tab?
Yeah. If you close, I tested that. So if you close all of Chrome, completely, then it shoots it out real quick.
It just shoots all the fetchLaters at the last second.
Yeah, at the last second.
That's kind of weird.
It is kind of weird. But here's the crazier piece of this was like, okay, well, how Slonzer wanted to use it in this specific write-up was he wanted to say, okay, register these fetchLaters and then wait, log the attacker out and then wait for the victim to log in later.
Yep.
And then when it does, these fetchLaters will trigger and then, it'll run the attacker's request that they wanted to run, like, give whatever person admin rights or whatever. However, it doesn't do that because if you close the tab, it just runs them all right away. So I was like, how can we get around this? And the solution that I came up with was actually what you do is you make a request to your own server and you set the timeout super long and you stall the HTTP response from your own server for the maximum amount of time that Chrome can handle it, which is like 300 seconds.
Okay.
And then you do that in a redirect loop 20 times.
No way.
So you can get up to an hour and a half